Today we're finally working on James's Mini.
Yay!
Well, I say we, James's. I'm here for guidance.
Yeah, if this is the right one.
Is that the right one?
Yeah.
So James's Mini is an R56 2008 1.4 Mini 1, and the starter motor is a little bit dodgy, so we're going to take it off and see if we can make it a little bit better today. That's what we're doing.
The dripping's going down here as well, I think.
Yeah.
Or was I seeing that?
I'm not sure where it's coming from, but when the advert, when it was for sale, said had a coolant leak. So
It's going down to here and then dripping off.
and there's also probably water dripping from elsewhere as well, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Have you took the cables off the back of the start motor?
No, I need to do that first. Okay.
Is it on?
I think so. Where my hand is right next to it. That is here.
Oh right, yeah, no I won't get that. So, start motor's up there. I'm going to turn the camera off and see if I can undo this. Yeah, it's an awkward little fella.
Yeah.
So this starter motor on this car, it seems pretty straightforward. If you can just have a look up there, it's up there. You've got a 13mm nut to take the big cable off, and then there's just a small electrical plug on there and a couple of bolts hold the starter in. James has got the challenge of trying to undo the connector. You see the little metal clip?
Yeah.
You've got to push the clip in, although I think it's pushed in. I mean.
I did it.
You push the clip in. What, got the connector off?
No, I pulled the clip out.
Oh, you're supposed to push it in.
Oh.
You're supposed to push in and then leave the connector off.
Might have broke it.
Just push the clip in with the tip of your screwdriver or your hand if you can. We've got them plugs disconnected now. He's going to unbolt the starter and then we can get it off in the garage on the bench and strip it down. Give it a clean up, clean all the contacts and put it back together again. Still want to do the same way.
No, I'm on about like just when they come off.
Oh, no, the bolts.
The wheel just fall off.
It'll be alright. It won't fall off altogether. There you go. Now you can take it off. So we decided we've got one of the starter motor bolts out, and this is covered in spiders and spider webs and stuff. We're going to see if we can get the other one by going in through the wheel arch here, because it's rather awkward. We may not. Let's see how we get on.
Not in it's above it.
Oh, is it above it? You got it, yeah?
Yeah.
There's one down here.
I've already done that one, haven't I?
No.
Oh.
Do you want me to do it?
Yes, please.
We've admitted defeat trying to get underneath. We're going to get the inlet manifold out of the way to try and make a bit of space, because we've got two bolts off and there's another one that's proving to be a bit difficult to get to. So inlet manifold's coming off. I'm not sure if it's the right way to do it or not, but it's happening.
Stop. Stop.
Under them bolts, what else do you reckon there is on the inlet manifold?
Not a clue.
Not a great deal by the look of it. Does the fuel rail go straight into the head? Looks like a fuel rail goes straight into the head.
I think so. Oh, there we go. Here comes the manifold.
So we've got a few little. We're going to get might need to get a trim removal tool just to untie a couple of cables. Now can it come out? Probably not very easy because that hose breather passes right through it.
Yeah.
Well, we can at least
Put it sideways.
put it sideways out of the way, can't we?
And then you can see the starter
Should
there.
have started motor much more easily. Perhaps we should have done it this way to start with, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Where's the other bolt? There ain't one.
Is it not? That's annoying.
Which is why we were unable to get on it. It's getting a bit of a lever in it.
Now, as you can see down here, we have got a start motor loose. It's part of the loom still attached to it. This bit here, as you can see, there, that bit's still attached to it, so that bit is being a bit annoying. There's a big hole. So we've got the start motor out now. Now I'm going to start stripping it down.
We got the starter motor off finally. There was one other bolt that I didn't think was there in this position, but it was coming from the other way through the bell housing. So we're going to pull it apart now and see what we can see. Let's see. Yeah. So we've had the starter motor apart. It's just going back together now, which means we can soon get it back on the car and see if it works. We've not been able to get the solenoid apart because the bolts were a little tight and rounded, but we've greased up, we've cleaned all the contacts with the brushes, greased up all the rotating parts, and you're fitting it, hopefully that'll make a difference.
Yep. Getting on the engine basically. I can't remember which way it goes.
Solenoid at the top.
Like this.
Bolt things at the top, yeah, that's it. No, angled that way a bit, that's it, yeah.
Need to get the front in first.
Is that bolt from down here still hanging out the hole?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's really annoying.
It's a very windy day. You got it? Is it going in?
No.
Not starting, or
It'll go in the hole on the starter side.
but it's not going all the way through?
No, so I don't think it's lined up properly.
Maybe not. It does look sticking out a little bit, perhaps. I didn't get the other bolt in. Just give it a push with the ratchet because it was quite
Yeah.
not quite lined up.
No.
Back the other one off a bit there.
I'll just put the grill back on properly.
James is going to tighten up the last couple of bolts on the starter now. Just give them a final nip. Make sure they're tight. There we go.
That'll
Looks
do.
good to me.
And
So we've got the moment of truth. Is it going to start? We've fitted the starter motor. It started. Turn it off. Open the door. Did the oil light go out? You didn't look. Start it up again. Huh? Is that it? First start up wasn't great because I'd not plugged a couple of things in, but we've just done another little fix. If you have a look round the back, there was smoke coming out of it, but it was overfilled with oil by this much. Quite a lot, man. Go on then. James is going to put it back now.